TV18 Exclusive now. Sources tell CNBC-TV18 that Go First lenders have decided or will decide on the extension of a deadline for EOI submission. Ritu Singh joins in with the details on the same. Ritu.
That's right. We've been given to understand that the Committee of Creditors of Go First is currently voting on a proposal to consider extending the deadline for the submission of expressions of interest for the airline under the IBC after 3 new players emerged. Remember, we'd earlier reported that the November 22nd deadline to submit EOIs had lapsed with no suitors coming forward, but a couple of weeks after that, 3 players had approached the resolution professional showing an interest in acquiring Go First and seeking more time to assess their bids. These included SpiceJet, an Africa-focused investment company by the name of Safric, and a Sharjah-based aviation consultant by the name of Sky1. Now, the resolution professional put forward this idea to the COC, which is now voting on that proposal to consider extending the deadline to consider these bids. And the voting itself, we're given to understand, will end on the 6th of January, that is this weekend. And depending on the result of that e-voting, the Committee of Creditors will be holding a meeting early next week to decide on the next steps. Now, Central Bank of India and Bank of Baroda are some of the key lenders that will be the deciding factors. Now, while it's unclear whether all of these players will make the cut to be eligible to submit bids or that they will come forward with something concrete for the lenders to consider, it does give a little longer runway to Go First, which, remember, when earlier no suitors had emerged, lenders were even considering liquidating. So it is a positive development from that point of view, but we'll have to see what happens after this e-voting ends and whether these players come back with any concrete bids.
Okay, all right, Ritu. Thanks very much for that. Some source-based information on Shree Cement, which we'll just get to in just a bit. There is an IT notice, I think, which has come through. IT department claims around 4,000 crores of demand for wrongful claims and deductions. The stock, as you can see, is under pressure at this point in time. We'll get to that story in just a bit. As of now, we need to take a short break. Prakash Gaba will join in with the technical. Stay tuned.